Today I'm painting a card, a watercolor card, with a stylized image of a chrysanthemum. I have one here for inspiration. It was given to me as part of a Trader Joe's bouquet by my husband, who often comes home with a bouquet of flowers when he goes to Trader Joe's. And right now I am using a Daniel Smith paint called New Gamboge. I believe when a paint name has the word new or nova in it, it's because it's not using the original pigment for whatever reason. I don't know why they don't use what Gamboge used to be, but they don't, and so that's why they call it Gamboge. I mean New Gamboge. As you see, I'm making a series of flowers of different sizes. I'm using a Rosemary and Company KOLINSKY Sable brush number 4, and the whole work here is done by the pressure that you put on the brush. And I'll show you. I'm going to dip into sap green, also a Daniel Smith color. And see, if I do just a very thin line, it's done by putting very little pressure on the brush. Sometimes not enough pressure. But if I just press, then I'm gonna have a thicker mark. I'm not really painting it, I'm just pressing. I guess it is a form of painting, but the point is that the shape of the mark is not done by the movement of the brush as much as the pressure you put in. So for example, this leaf, I'm going to start very light, and then as I press more, the mark will become thicker. I am not trained in Asian art, and I do not claim to know anything about it other than as an admirer. And here I'm using Western style and Western techniques, but clearly I am paying homage to a certain artistic tradition of which I am a great admirer. But I do that with what I hope is clearly a humble spirit of, as I said, homage or admiration. I'm going to let this first layer dry, and I'm going to do another layer with somewhat darker colors. I'm going to paint a few more petals by using yellow ochre. Yellow ochre is slightly opaque, and it will hide some of the previous petals, but because it's a less bright color than the gamboge, it's not going to take the center stage. And if you're happy with just one layer of color, you can just stop there. There's no need for a second. I'm just thinking some variety would be nice. And two colors might give more of a sense of liveliness. I'm also going to go back into the green and to the sap green that I had earlier. I added a little bit of ultramarine blue. I like what it does to greens because it's a little bit granulating. Well, it can be a lot granulating, but I'm not working so much on that. But still, you can see that it's a warm blue that brings some life. And again here, depending on how much pressure I put on the brush, I get a thin or a thick line. And I am done with my card. I hope somebody will appreciate it.